Hi, my name is Sean Smith. Today we're going to take a look at a new listing here in San Diego. It's a 2008 Beneteau 49. Join me for a quick walkthrough and tour of the boat. Curiosity is a 2-cabin, 2-head Beneteau 49 with a classic main. It's got a nice tall mast with a classic mainsail and a spinnaker pole at the front of the mast there. So you can rig this boat to do some racing if you'd like, or performance cruising. Up at the bow, there's an electric windlass, the nice Lumar anchor, a furling Genoa, and split stainless bow pulpit. There's also a large storage locker inside this forward hatch. There's teak tow rails, which look classy along the side of the boat, and inboard shrouds here. So you can have a nice large overlapping Genoa going back to these very long Genoa tracks with adjustable lead cars. It has a really nice hull. You can see the wax on the hull. Curiosity is the current boat name. Coming back, there is a dinghy and outboard, and a nice walk-through transom here. This opening is great since it's the more performance-oriented classic main. You have an adjustable backstay, which is easy to crank. It's hydraulic. Get a shot of the whole boat here, and Achilles dinghy, which is just in the water off the starboard bow. Here's your swim ladder, and this seat on the transom swings out so you can close off the cockpit or walk through, as we just did. Panning across the cockpit, you've got the split, the 2 wheels, cockpit table in the middle with large chart plotter, and then portside helm, which also has some electronics and a compass. You have your wind and then tri-data for speed and depth, as well as an electric winch here. So for your Genoa sheets, real close to the helm to trim and tack or jibe. The table has fold-up leaves, so you can have quite a few people in the cockpit here. And then a Raymarine E120 chart plotter with radar as well. The starboard helm is the primary helm station. This is where the throttle control is located, as well as the Yanmar display, and also your bow thruster control, which is really nice. Having a bow thruster and electric winches makes this boat easy to single hand for a 50-foot boat. Autopilot as well, right here, which at the bottom has the rudder indicator, so as I turn the wheel, you see now the rudder's at 0. So you also have a graphic display here to show depth, speed, whatever you want to see, and then another Lumar electric winch for this primary winch. Just walking up on the deck, it's real easy to move around the boat. Shot up to the foredeck, and then on the sides here are gates on both sides to open if you're going to sideboard the boat. The boat has a Dodger Memos custom canvas stid, so there's a removable top piece on it, and then Macrolon glass with a cover on the outside too. Close up, snap into place. This boat has a traveler, and currently there's a preventer rigged to keep it off to the side, as well as a tent here that you can put on for shade in the cockpit if you'd like. At the mast, this is really cool if you're doing any racing. This could be really nice, or just for performance cruising. You have the max view displays on the mast, so you can see your speed looking up at the mast. And then a really nice spinnaker pole here, which could be used for a variety of sails below the radar. Really nicely equipped. We'll head back and go into the boat. There are a couple of nice teak handrails as you come by, and then on the Dodger itself is a nice stainless steel handrail. Inside this lazarette, you've got some safety gear and good storage. Also some storage inside the cockpit table. And coming forward, there are 2 cabin top winches. Port side is electric. And there are French doors coming into the boat, which is a very beautiful interior. I'll pan across the whole salon here. In the 2-cabin version, you get a really big galley. Instead of having a door and this cut off into another cabin, you have an extended galley with a twin stainless steel sink, lots of storage, microwave, gimbal 3-burner stove and oven, freezer compartment and refrigerator that are separate, and then some extra storage in the front of this cabinet as well. Slide out drawers, and also a cutlery tray, which is nice. That's nearby the salon table for setting the table. This is a filler cushion, so this could be put in place if you wanted to make this into another double berth, or you can use it, of course, as a dining table. Off to the starboard side is a settee, which has some flip-up armrests there, just forward of the nav station. This is a really great nav station. Large seat, you're sitting forward facing, storage inside, and here you have access to start the generator and go from generator to shore power. You have your air conditioning breakers here, since the boat is equipped with air conditioning. Once you've got the power onto the generator, then you can come up here, and there's a thermostat for the air conditioning in different parts of the boat. The AC/DC panel is here, and quite simple, from Beneteau. Here your DC, so lights, refrigerator, navigation is all here, and then forward is the AC power. The inverter is above, as well as stereo, and then VHF forward. Walking up forward, we'll take a look at the forward cabin, which is a really spacious cabin, centerline berth, really good size. There's whole side windows, large overhead hatch, LED lights, and a private head up forward, which is an electric Jabsco head with a separate shower here that encloses with a rotating door. The aft cabin also has access to a head, which can be accessed from the salon. Electric Jabsco head, separate shower, which is either from the salon or the aft cabin. You have access into this head and large shower. This layout is awesome. Instead of having 2 aft cabins, you have one enormous cabin aft, which you can see the large bed underneath the cockpit, and I have access into the other side of the boat as well. So there's just a ton of space. Then you get this desk area, more storage, another thermostat here for aft cabin air conditioning. But I can sit here. This becomes a vanity if you move the stool in front, or a desk, however you'd like to use it. As well as a good amount of storage space. Lots of volume here. And then there are also some opening ports as well throughout. See a couple, so you get quite a bit of airflow through here, in addition to the large air conditioning vent. Forward hanging locker. Lots of great storage, whether you're living aboard or cruising. Really, really nice layout. Last thing we'll take a look at is the engine room. This boat has a Yanmar diesel engine. You can just lift up on the staircase to see into that Yanmar diesel. Really nice, reliable engine with lots of power. Thank you for joining me on this quick tour of the Beneteau 49 Curiosity. Feel free to reach out right away to find out if this boat is still available and to get on board yourself. I look forward to talking to you soon.